Greetings everyone, Nation Bird here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So yes, we're going to continue on from where we left off with Star Wars, Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo. We just arrived, well, we bumped into Chewbacca, and now we're going to do a stage in the Cantina, because obviously, where else are we going to go? We got to meet up with Han Solo, haven't we? Anyway, so let us jump in, shall we, straight away, because I've got a weird feeling about this new capture card I got, and it's not a good sign. That's what I get for buying cheap, isn't it? Anyway, let us go into the stage. Now, one of the interesting things about Chewbacca is, I think so, yeah, you'll notice, look at how health he has compared to Luke. Making a really good character. Now, the Cantina stage literally just throws enemies at you. It's a straight line gauntlet. And it's a... oh, it's a time, isn't it? So let us just do this. There's something that did happen, and I'm a bit worried. You'll probably notice... I don't know. I don't know how noticeable it's going to be. I'm doing this back to back, but I'm going to have to re-record the Mos Eisley segment just because. For whatever reason, the capture card, which admittedly, I replaced my whole one as a test. This is a very much a new test that I'm running, and it seemed to have the screen decided to freeze up. The capture decided to freeze up about half an hour into recording, which probably works well for me because I mean I tried to keep things within 30 minutes. It's going to be annoying if it does that more frequently. I'll have to run some tests to see if it will keep doing that. But yeah, this is a pretty... nothing fancy about this stage. Literally just go along. Blast enemies. Oh wait a minute, are we already at the end? I think we're already at the end. Oh god. Which means we have to fight against the boss monster. This guy. Oh, this boss is awful. Because he has surprisingly good reach for a massive turtle dude. So yeah, we're just going to kind of keep him at bay. Oh no. You have to kind of jump over. You have to kind of jump over both of his attacks. And that neck one has, again, surprisingly long reach. Really frustrating. So here he is. I'm Han Solo, Captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys got yourself a ship. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Let's meet at Docking Bay 94. Nice. So now we have Han Solo, who's apparently 31 in this game, which is kind of terrifying. If Luke's 19 and Han's 31, that means Leia's also 19. That's just a bit weird. But pew. Let's play as Han for this one, because we can. Han has the same amount of health as Luke. Yeah, kind of sucks, but it's fine. We'll make it. I always thought he had slightly more. Like, I always thought Luke had the lowest health bar, but apparently not. Unless that's a change on easy, because I just play this game a lot on easy, because obviously when I was a kid I wasn't that good. Game. Oh, come on, out my way. Yeah, this is one of those stages which I suppose it is kind of difficult. The boss for this stage is a bit annoying. And if I die to that, it's going to be a miserable time, but we should be alright. Now, admittedly, by this point in the game, you've got no reason not to be playing as Chewbacca, because he has the most health. I mean, his hitbox is probably slightly bigger than the other characters, but really doesn't matter. Right, so let's just jump over here. Get rid of you. So now we have an actual mini boss that's a health bar, which is kind of weird. Bit of a weird boss, but yeah, if you just like crouch down, shoot up at him, he's surprisingly weak. he'll rip a big old heart for you. Now this part, this is where this stage gets difficult. We've got grabby claws, we've got little explosive bombs. It's just, oh, it's not a fun time. And we're just trying to make our way towards the end of the stage. And this is actually, I said this in the first episode. I kind of said, oh yeah, this game doesn't really do the branching path thing, but this is the only stage that does. And actually, there is a point where a path does branch, if I remember correctly. But I think we want to keep going down. But let's make sure that we keep our health up, because remaining healthy is a good thing. But you just got to be careful, because when those things flash red, they will shoot a beam of laser at you. Oh, no. We don't have to go further now. Now we get to go right. Hopefully not get totally wrecked by elements in this level. Yeah, that's also a really annoying thing in these games. At least I think it's only in this one and Empire Strikes Back. When metallic enemies get destroyed, they'll kind of shed like metal shards. And the metal shards will hurt you. And it is so annoying. It's just super annoying because sometimes you just can't avoid it. Oh, yeah. Like there. It's just, how was I supposed to avoid that? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Let's just skulk past. Han Solo's roll maneuver is nowhere near as good as it is in later games. In Empire Strikes Back, his roll has like some serious distance on it. It's hilarious. Literally just like rolling around at the speed of sound. Shield, let's keep moving. Actually, I think I want to go downwards. Ooh. Yeah, this is fine. This lower path is fine. Out of the way. Moving. Now, I will give a bit of an epilepsy warning. No. Grab me. This was a bad idea. Mistakes were made. Could have gone to this with full health. And instead, I tried to be clever. Ugh. Come on. Yeah, okay, so this boss is a bit of a pain in the butt. Because its health doesn't go down until you've destroyed all of its elements. So thankfully, if we take out that first one, we can then kind of remain underneath it, and then we can focus on the... actually, I can probably just do this, can't we? Ah, what? Come on. Oh, no, this isn't good. Just rapidly running out of health. Okay. Let's take out that bit. Now we've just got to take out the front gun. I think we can kind of sit down here. Hit it. No, maybe back up a bit. There we go. Then once... After we've done the stage, I think we'll just literally play as Chewbacca for the last couple of stages. Now, we can hit it. We can actually hit it for health. And oh my god. Those yellow flashes are quite intense. Thankfully though, we had the plasma, so we can just sort of blast away at it very quickly. Aboard the Millennium Falcon, I hear is blasting into space in search of the princess. As the Millennium Falcon approaches the dreaded Death Star, its powerful track beam pulls it into the battle station's hangar bay. Listen, we're just going to stick with Chewbacca for the rest of this, because at least then we don't have to worry about our health. Right. So this is an interesting stage on the Death Star Hangar, because every now and again, a TIE fighter will fly past. Now, interestingly enough, getting hit by a speeding TIE fighter as it's exiting the hangar, it just mildly inconveniences you. You've got to be careful because it could push you into a pit. I believe they only appear at certain points. They're on a timer at certain points. If you're in an area where they do spawn, they will come every couple of seconds. But if you kind of keep moving, you can kind of just blitz your way through. This is another stage that is... This is the only problem with this game. The stages are a little linear. By linear, they are literally just like 3D planes. But if we just kind of make our way along these upper platforms, we can kind of avoid the weird little robot dudes below us. Keep jumping along. Now, it does... I forgot. Oh, Jesus. Well, those stormtroopers are dead. Something I didn't actually notice was when you hit a checkpoint marker, there is a little sound that plays. For some reason, I seem to have forgotten that. I can't remember if they do that in Empire. Because... Oh, no, no. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You... Oh. Sweet Jesus, this is a bit unfair now, is it not, boys? Now we could take out those weird robots and get our get a big heart from them, which is actually very useful. I think I will. Yeah, as long as you kind of keep super jumping along, you're generally speaking alright. But I think we are getting to the last quarter of this. Last section, because there'll be some floor turrets. There's like another 2 or 3 pits we need to make our way over. Let's just be careful. Oh! I thought I'd fallen into that one. That just felt really awful. Okay. So weirdly, a lot of bosses, a good strategy is just sort of put your butt on the floor and just don't move. Because in order to damage this one, we have to wait until he opens up. So like that, when he exposes the red like core bit on him. And he does that whenever usually when he drops like his mines or grenades or whatever they are. Or when he fires the seeker missiles out of his mouth. But if we're sitting here in this corner, he can't actually like jump on us. The other thing we could do, I suppose, is we could get behind him. So by basically sliding underneath him. Or, you know, he pushes us like this. Okay, so he can shoot seeker missiles out of his butt as well, but we could get underneath and get into this opposite corner maybe, and we'll probably be just as fine. Right, let's keep going, Chewie. Rescue the princess. Now this, tell you what. This stage, when I was playing through this, this stage has some things that are unfair in it. Mostly these crushers, and these little droids will push you into the crushers. But when we reach those crushers, we do want to sort of slide underneath them a little bit. Because if you try just to run underneath them, you will not make it. You do not have enough time to make it underneath the crushers by just walking. Nope. Oh, poor Chewie. You got crushed. Oh, what a pain. Anyway, let's continue. So, what you'll notice as well, where this is the case for Han and Chewie. When they die, they actually start the stage with the flame weapon, which is so much better than the box standard blaster. First of all, because we can instantly upgrade to the Seeker. Now, the Seeker does have some weird behaviors. It does have some weird behavioral quirks. So be careful. So be careful with it. It's a good weapon. It just sometimes it just doesn't work. Maybe it works too well. I don't really know. So again, another stage where we're just sort of heading in, just following the flow of the level. Again, I'll say this quite often with this game. This game doesn't try to do anything fancy with the levels in terms of its in terms of their layouts. So it's all relatively straightforward. Weird spider robots. So let's. Oh, watch out for these weird little. I think they're supposed to represent the old interrogation droids, aren't they? Come up here. Graciously, we're gonna have a pretty easy time because we've got the Seeker, got loads of health. Should just be able to make it to this section. Now, there is a secret around here, which is actually super useful. Jump here. Now, if I can't remember where it is exactly. Oh, come on. No! My super jump doesn't give me enough ups. Okay, so what we're going to do is just jump into the wall here, pass through here. There's enough firepower upgrades to get Chewie or Han and Plasma. Now, I'm pretty sure actually there's probably an extra life in there as well somewhere. If you were to shoot around a little bit, you'll probably uncover an extra life. I feel like I've messed up as well, but like there we go. I thought for a minute that the platforms weren't syncing properly, which would have been hell of annoying, but it's alright, we're fine, we're good. Right, let's blast our way through. Why can't I hit some of those? Oh god, oh, this is fine actually, because I can grab big health. I wonder if I can force this guy to respawn. I can. Excellent. The reason why I want him to respawn is because we're just about to hit the bar. Not quite. Because usually, yeah, because you can destroy it. Sods, aren't you? Oh no, actually no, don't try it. Yeah, I mean, thankfully dying there will just send us back before the big old power-up, like, before the big power-up secret, so even if I was to die, blooming heck, I thought this we only have one more to do. There's another blaster power-up there, Jesus. But yeah, lots of blaster power-ups before the detention guard boss. There's a big old Orby guy. And again, we'll just sort of. He's got a couple of attacks. Really, I suppose, yeah, just sitting in one place works quite well, weirdly, in this game. Doesn't work as well in later games. Later games you definitely need to move around a bit more, lest you want to absolutely get wrecked. But this is also the only boss in this game that does this. Where you defeat him and there's a little bit more for you to deal with. Very sneaky. So, Princess Leia, I'm here to rescue you. I've got you out here, the secret plans, and we also have old Ben Kenobi. Now I must deactivate the tractor beam and escape. So yeah, we're going to do the old tractor beam stage. As if, you know, this was actually an event in the movie. No, because everyone can only shut down the tractor beam. You have like I mean, even though this has gone a little bit off the plot of the film, it you know what? It hits the story beats it needs to. And I think it does a pretty good job of adapting this game to, or the story to a 2D platformer. So, unlike other stages, we're just constantly going up until we hit the tractor beam core. Believe it or not, after this, there's only 2 more stages. This game's, I mean, all of these games, but I say all of them. Super Star Wars Super Star Wars, or Super Empire Strikes Back is much longer. I say, yeah, because I think it's got almost not twice as many levels. It feels like there's twice as many levels, but it's just much longer. The levels are more complicated. Crud! Should have done that. Should have jumped that high. So, something I'm trying to figure out. So I'm having to constantly keep glancing over at my my OBS screen. Usually, because I've changed the way the room looks. Usually I can see that in the corner of my eye, but I'm having to turn and look at it now. Just to try and make sure, because what had happened was the screen had frozen. Here we go, we're nearly there. The capture itself had frozen when we got to Mos Eisley, so we do that section again. Great, fantastic. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have code, like passwords, so I couldn't just like use a password to get to where I was. I literally had to play through it again. You know what? That's just... Oh! That's actually useful. The fact that these guys respawn is super useful. I didn't realise they did. But if we just sort of crouch down here, fire upwards... If we're in the right position, we should just be able to take out all these little orbs it shoots down, but we don't seem to have that problem. Switch sides every now and again. Boom! There we go! So, I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We meet again at last. Well, if you, I was the learner, but now I am the master. Only a master of you, yes! Only a master of evil, Darth. And when Darth, if you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Ah, beautiful line. Love it. Our heroes escape in the Millennium Falcon and race across the galaxy. But we don't tell you that old Ben has died. An analysis of the secret plans you have successfully protected reveal a weakness of the battle station's defences. A precise hit with a proton torpedo into a small exhaust port at the end of the trench will start a chain reaction and destroy the Death Star. Good luck, and may the Force be with you. Oh. Then we have this guy. Is he like looking at his phone? Is he like, hang on a second. Hang on, let me just respond to these bigots online. But yes, now we have some more Mode 7 fun. Now this one is much worse than the one we did previously for in the Land Speeder, because we can't really... Aiming is more of a concept here. I can't, like, and the fact that we can't just like bob up and down a bit unnecessarily. You're just shooting and hoping, boys. We've got to take out towers. You know what? It's like Rogue Leader. It's exactly like how they do it in Rogue Leader. No, I'm struggling here. This isn't good. The problem is, I can't for the life of me seem to hit anything. So you know why I said that Empire Strikes Back does vehicle sections worse? I mean, this game also kind of suffers a little bit. We're just sort of flailing here. We're hoping. Come on, 4 more ties. I could do this before Grade 5 gets shot down. Oh no. No. This sucks. Yeah, let's try this again. Because if I could turn more, I could at least sort of... I feel we just have to kind of... Because unfortunately, things will be at different heights as well. I do have to wonder how these levels are kind of made. The land speeder one's particularly kind of interesting because obviously it's the idea that you have to head then towards Mos Eisley. But yeah, as you can see, we're still not doing pretty well. We've lost a whole load of shield. I just... Why I can't seem to hit anything, I do not know. And how am I unable to hit things but they're able to hit me? This is not going well at all. Bear with me just 1 second. Right, so just in case the capture card was going to freeze again, I didn't really want it to freeze just before the end of this. I basically rebooted it. I rebooted OBS. Which I might have to do which it might be something I have to do, which is going to be that's going to be super frustrating if I want to do streaming. I'll have to have a bit of a think. What I'll do is I'll do some tests. I'll see if there is like anything I can... Again, it's because I got a cheap one. Literally, it only costs like 30 quid. But I know that there are issues with my old one, particularly if I try to use it on Windows 11, which unfortunately I've had to which unfortunately is what I'm now using. Annoying, and there is a way to actually, we're not doing too badly. We've only got 4 tires to take out. Oh, yes! Excellent. So we've made it into the final stage, the trench run. Which, yeah, basically we're just going to be mashing fire. We're going to shoot that. We'll shoot ties, shoot like the red balls that they shoot at us. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Come on. Oh, yeah, and you've got to be careful not to hit the walls, because otherwise Porkins will going to stay on target. Porkins, you realise how hard it is? You got shot down. You have no excuse. You have no right to kind of tell me how to do my job. Eventually, as you'll notice, my targeting computer, it's basically this level's on a timer. And you're trying to run down the time until it's nearly time to blow up the Death Star. I wish I had 10 lots of torpedoes. The thing is, if we mess this up... Oh, there's Vader. Shoot at him a bit. There we go. Oh! If I remember, yes, it's L and R to fire. And you know what? I'm just gonna fire some torpedoes indiscriminately and boom. Hey! There we go, I beat the game. on medium. Excellent. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. That feels good, doesn't it? That feels so good. Come on. Now we get to be in the celebration with all the cardboard cutouts. I mean, yeah, Chewie's all completely right to let a raw there, because, you know, he did the heavy lifting in this game. Oh, that pixelated mess of a screenshot. Oh, like... Oh, wait, hang on. Congratulations, you've destroyed Death Star and won victory against the evil Galactic Empire. The Imperial forces have retreated, and you have brought freedom to this part of the galaxy. But be careful, for the Empire might strike back. Oh! And remember, the Force will be with you, always. Ah, yes. God, that feels good, doesn't it? And then we get some nice little credits. What we'll do here is I'll probably, like, do my wrap up here whilst the credits are playing. So yeah, you know, this is Super Star Wars. This is one of those games I played a lot as a kid, because it was one of the games that we had. We actually had the American version of it, so it was an American style cart. We had to use an adapter to play it. And we had like this flimsy piece of of adapter, which didn't fill up the entire slot of the Super Nintendo. Obviously, it would slot into where the cartridges need to slot into, but it's difficult to explain really that it wasn't the same size as a normal cart. It was basically like if you were to strip out the cart, if you strip off the shell of the cart and it was just the chip. But it was just this like chip that was wrapped in plastic. or like sellotape. Madness. No, so I've played this game a lot. This is probably like... I can't think how many times I've beaten this particular game. I've beaten this one quite a few times. Mostly on easy. But, you know, I'm beating it on both Jedi and normal. You know, it's still relatively challenging. It's not an easy game. But I certainly feel like I made it look easy. We will return with Super Empire Strikes Back, and that will be a much harder game. Much more miserable experience. It's a great game, but it's just very difficult. So yes, I think with all that said and done, I think we'll end it here, and I will look forward to seeing you guys when I next do, and hopefully one day, I don't know when, I might be able to get the camera set back up again, but right now, try again in Jedi mode. Done that, Darth. No. Actually, it's not so bad on Jedi mode. The only thing that's hard is the Caliber Beast Monster. The Cantina fight is the worst on Jedi. Anyway. I look forward to seeing everyone when I next do.